All right, YouTube, we're here. This is quarantine times. So I thought I'd make a quick video on making beef jerky at home and some of the best beef jerky that you can make. I would say the first kind of important thing is decide what flavor or what kind of beef jerky you want to have. You don't want to mix together too many different flavors. You want to keep it simple. Barbecue sauce is pretty easy to go with. I like to use this masala sauce, which actually isn't that spicy. It's more like a barbecue sauce. And what you want to do is first mix up a brine. So in here you can see I've already got a bunch of meat marinating. So the brine should be about half a gallon, 3/4 of a gallon of water, about 3/4 of a cup of non-iodized salt, and 3/4 of a cup of a mixture of white and brown sugar. And then I'll add a little cayenne pepper to mine, and then the sauce, and let it soak overnight. And there's lots of people that say different things out there about, different ways of making beef jerky. This way is mine. I think it's a good way. It's tried and true. I've been making beef jerky for a long time now. So something you might want to consider when you start with is it doesn't actually matter too much of the cut of meat that you get. You can get sirloin, round, whatever steak. All that really matters is you want to have as little fat in it as possible, because the fat doesn't actually ever turn into jerky, right? So the fat still just stays being fat even after you brine it and smoke it. So you want to have as little fat in the meat as possible. So this kind of chunk of a eye round steak over here, I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I might just leave it out, make something else out of it. So yeah, so I started with spring water. Well water and city water tend to have minerals or chemicals like chlorine or fluoride in it. It's not like it's the end of the world if you use those. I'm just using spring water because I went to the grocery store and I was able to get it. But yep, so cut it thin. I like to make strips about like this, whatever length you want to say that is, 3/8 inch maybe. And let it marinate overnight. I've got a bucket here, but you don't need to do it at the industrial scale that I'm doing it at. And then I'll kind of go through the next steps here in a couple more of the videos. Thanks.